Hey guys, Road Warrior back here. I recently made an epic comeback in this SteelHead Showdown here and podiumed again in this thing. Just kind of wanted to walk you through a lot of the similar things. And number one, always try to keep a positive mentality. It's very hard to do through this, but in other words, try not to give up on something like this. In other words, if you get a really small unique and that sort of thing, as long as you can get your uniques and get your fish count out, sometimes the numbers will fall in place for you. Something for sure that can happen for you, it's happened for me a couple times to keep me in striking distance, is the size of your trophies. Uh, you know, if you get a smaller unique, in other words, you can make up with that with just bigger trophies. So, again, this is one of the more fun competitions. It can be really, really frustrating, but it's a lot of fun. And the fish animation, I can't say enough about how good Fishing Planet did with top water lures on Fishing Planet itself. From the stillhead to the triura to the Goliath tigerfish, even largemouth bass, pickerel, the animation that they put and the detail that they put of when these things attack the top water lures is just amazing. But again, here at this moment, I'm kind of laughing to myself. But I know just from experiences, you can catch really large trophies. Also, on a side note, if you weren't aware of this, be careful. Cast a little short of that marker. Just don't try not to cast in that wall anymore. If you cast into that wall a little ways, an odd thing happens. Your stillhead will get stuck back there. So kind of cast short. Also, in this short little cast, I think you're better off with a thunder spin or something slow. I usually bring extra reels with me, just depending on where I'm casting. Again, also, if you have to briefly set that down, be careful just ripping and tearing on that. Watch out for low tension, with that little timer or whatever it is that kind of hesitates you from catching these things fast enough. Be careful that you don't lose a quality fish, as they're pulling almost another 19-pound trophy there. Again, just trying to gain ground here. Also on the dock here, this one I think my buddy Alex was watching me at this time and he had struggled over here. This run for whatever reason took me forever, but a lot of times over here I can usually get at least one trophy, sometimes two. Just casting left, right, or center even. I do say stick this out. Switch around from toppers. If you like a walker, use a walker, but I think toppers do work the best over here. You're mainly just going to miss on Chinook or sometimes, a smallmouth bass, but you do not, if you run a popper, a walker over in this area, more than likely you're going to also incorporate, striper bass as well, just kind of depending on what your luck is. But again, this is a perfect example of not giving up on the SteelHead Showdown. This one, again, I know it's frustrated a lot of my friends. It's a very difficult one to podium in. I think this is only my second or third time out of probably 25, 30 tries. And I used to even practice this with a couple friends, here and there on a weekly basis, at least once, So way back in the day, I probably practiced this a good 10, 15 times, as well as playing it now 25 or 30 times. I do think that's just one that you would really like. Coming back here, waiting for my respawn, of course. Again, I'm already kind of behind the 8 ball or underneath the gun, so to speak, with a 27-pound unique, knowing that there's 31, 32s, 34 up there on the leaderboard. That first one comes in small. Again, it can make up for it with the trophies, and you never know, miracles can happen here at the end as well. So, I'm kind of casting back here, waiting for this respawn unique, hoping that it's going to hit. And I think I lost in the footage, but I also missed one of my uniques coming through here. Just again, another big side note. Try not to give up. I had one. I wish I could have put that clip together. I missed it somewhere, but there was a nice unique that it actually missed. But it ended up being a blessing in disguise. Now watch really, really closely. Again, I've told you guys before about hesitating. I'm going to slow this down big time here and just kind of watch what happens. 34 pounder, guys. I did slow that down. Again, you guys can rewind that and see. But again, make sure you guys are hesitating, that sort of thing. Also, for sure, perfect example of this. I ended up getting third place in this. I can't remember what lure I got. I got something decent out of it. But again, moral of the story is, guys, don't give up. Keep trying in these things. You're going to have good runs, really bad runs, and sometimes these epic comebacks that'll just keep you coming back, guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.